Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my home. I wanted to do a bit of a decorating video today because I have had the itch, the bug to just buy all new furniture and all new everything and like completely reorganize, redecorate, and go crazy. And when I get like that, I have to kind of reel myself in. Obviously it's not really feasible to repurchase every piece of furniture in your home. So I just thought it'd be kind of fun to show you guys what I do when I get that bug to redecorate, which I've gotten since I was a kid, just periodically. I think it's so fun to even just make small changes. So I wanted to show you what I do. Basically, I like to set a small budget, like set aside a little bit of cash, like $100 or something, just to kind of give your space a facelift. And I like to use that to kind of focus on things that are going to make a big impact and make me feel better and refreshed, and like my home has gotten a little extra love. So I'm going to be zooming in or focusing on my living room area and our master bedroom area, because I think those are the two areas that kind of feel like they've just been a little bit neglected. Like here in my office, I'm totally in love with it. It's so me. It's like I love everything in here, whereas those two areas kind of just are a hodgepodge right now, and I want to give them a little more of a theme. So if you want to take on a little bit of a decorating project like this, my first tip is to think about what makes you feel good, feel like the space is collected, like it has the visual impact or feeling that you want it to have. And for me, I love a strong color palette in a room. Like you can see this room is all like pink and white. I love almost like a monochromatic color scheme like that. I just think it feels like really united when the room has a very clear visual impact. So that's just what I personally like. It might be something totally different for you. It might be more about like textures, fabrics, comfiness, something, whatever it might be. Just kind of identify it and think about how to incorporate it to give your space a refresh. So for me, I'm going to be thinking a lot about colors, and I'm also going to be changing out items that have a big impact. Small things with a big impact, like throw pillows, blankets, knickknacks, things like that. Using a little bit of cash set aside to purchase new, but also making do with what we have and rotating in some things that haven't been used that will feel like new again because I've had them in storage. So that's my plan for today. Let's get out of this room and head into the rooms where I'm going to be working and show you what we're working with. All right, so here's what I'm thinking for this room. I noticed here in our bedroom, it's like 99% gray and white color scheme, which I really like. I think it's very soothing and relaxing. It's like neutral enough that it works for a room that has a guy and a girl, and so it's not too feminine or too masculine. I think it's just like kind of crisp and nice. But somewhere along the way, other colors started to sneak in. So I think I want to kind of streamline so this has a more just total gray and white for like a really zen vibe in here. So for example, I'm going to trade out this pink blanket here. These pillows are actually king size pillows, and it's a queen size bed, and we don't even sleep on them. Like we take them off when we go to bed. So I think I might try to look into a better option that's like more of a decorative throw pillow instead of just pillows that don't quite fit. And I love that we have this black and white wall art and this black and white wall art. So I'm thinking I want to look for a black and white piece to go there. And some of the more sentimental stuff in here, I actually wanted to move into, I'm creating like a dressing area in my closet. So that'll have to be the subject of a future home video. But my beloved Bath & Body Works stash here, I think would be nice to add to like the dressing area that I'm trying to stage, because it has all of my body sprays and stuff that I like to use when I'm getting ready. Also, I have this like dearly sentimental DIY Cinderella montage photo frame that I made. I've talked about that in a past video. And like these paintings from Nate that I just really love and cherish. So I thought those touches would be nice to have in the little dressing area, and then that would also kind of alleviate some of the color scheme clashing in here. And then lastly, if you've seen any of my fall decor videos, I have my, again, beloved Cinderella like jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. But I think I'm going to move this to put it by the door, because let me show you what's by the door. It might make sense to trade spots with this. So currently here by the door, I have this sort of pretty silver and mercury glass display in white. And I thought that would be really pretty on the dresser to go with like a gray and white and silver kind of theme in there. So that's the plan for that area. The other room that I wanted to focus on giving a little TLC to is this living area. And it's just feeling like a little bit disjointed and disorganized to me. Hi, Lo. And for me, the main reason that that seems to happen in a room is when there's like a conflicting color scheme going on. So we have a lot of colors in here. I'm looking past the fall decor, which is mostly orange, and that gets a pass right now. But otherwise, there's a few conflicting things. There's gray table and this gray display case. Then there's white side tables, blue couch, black chairs, and basically a black entertainment center. So, oh, and the red star decor. So I wanted to try and bring the color scheme together a little bit better in this room to focus on black, white, gray, and red with the one pop of blue for the couch. So I'm gonna try and organize that a little bit better, just so when you look at the room, you feel like a more cohesive sense of decor. And also another thing I want to tackle is storage in here. I have a few baskets that are almost serving like junk drawers, kind of like just random things that I like to have access to. And I think that would look nicer if they were all matching or if they had lids to kind of hide some of the clutter in the baskets. So that is something. And then also the pillows are just sort of pathetic. And I know throw pillows are an easy way to upgrade anything, and they can be done on a budget if you go to a place like Ikea where they're so cheap. Right now we've got these white ones, which are fine. These gray ones and like one random pink one that doesn't even go in here. And these I hate, like they're so thin and flimsy. They're from Ikea, but I know Ikea also has a slightly nicer throw pillow than this. Like this is so flimsy, and you can't like plump it up to look like a nice pillow. Like it just won't go. It's just a flat little piece. And then also the covers, which are from Ikea, are really rough, like unpleasant to put your head on. So I'd like to find some softer colors, softer covers and colors that work in here. Also in here, there's just a couple of things I haven't been loving about this side of the room. For one thing, this pink dog bed that they love doesn't really match because it's pink in here. So I don't know if I want to flip it over because the other side's just black, or move it to a different room and trade it for a different dog bed. Because you will never be without a dog bed. Never, never. You're a big part of the family. So I want to do something with that maybe. Then also these chairs are really special. They're from our wedding. They're director's chairs because we had like a old Hollywood themed wedding. And so I love having these out here, but I wish they had some kind of throw pillow on them just to kind of make them look a little bit more cushier as living room furniture. Also, we have these black and white Mickeys and Minnies that we just think are cute, and they're kind of hard to prop up as it is. So I don't know, I want to do something about that. Then I have these two plants in the windowsill, and you can tell it's kind of just not thriving. I think they'd be happier outside. They're both just sort of struggling in here. So I think I'm going to move my potted plants out onto the balcony where they'll be happier, and maybe put some artificial plants there that are a little lower maintenance, because I have not had very much luck with that windowsill. I think it just gets like too much sunlight. And then same thing with this director's chair to try and make it a little bit cozier. And I think this is also a good spot to bring in my color scheme in here more. So if I can bring in some white, some grays, and some red. So yeah, I think with just a few small changes, this room will come together a lot better, and we'll see how it turns out. The promised land of home improvements. We're parked outside of Ikea, one of my absolute favorite places. I honestly have talked before about how I try not to come here too often because it starts a cycle where I keep coming back to return one thing that didn't work out and then I buy more. I just love this place. It's like Target level dangerous. So I have a very specific shopping list of what I know I want to just add little touches like we were talking about. So I'm gonna stick to that. Okay, time for an Ikea haul. I had great success. Everything was so reasonably priced. I was really happy with how far I was able to stretch my non-budget for this. But I got these storage bins. I thought these would be good to kind of tackle some of the storage issues in the living room I was telling you about. And they're like a pretty gray, they're actually a tweed texture, you'll see once I assemble. And these were on sale and half off. So I got a few different sizes of storage boxes. And also these round bins in the same color scheme. So that's some new storage solutions. Then I was able to go to town on some throw pillow options, so that was very exciting for me. I got 2 of these larger sized pillows, and I know, or no, these are actually the 20 by 20 inch. I got 4 of this size for the living room. And then I also got 2 26 inch by 26 inch for the bedroom. And I know they look small because they compact them down so much, but they really fluff out nicely. And I think these will be great for having more lush pillow options to just kind of feel like the space got an upgrade. And for the bedroom throw pillows, these are like gray faux fur. So soft, so soft. Like I was having a conversation with strangers at Ikea about just how soft these are. Like it's honestly life-changing. So soft. And I just hope it looks nice in our bedroom. I'm like kind of having a hard time picturing it, so we're gonna have to see how this goes. But they're just a really pretty soft gray, and I thought those would be a nice bed throw pillow option. So I have 2 of those. I also got these just really simple black decorative lanterns for the living room to bring in more touches of black. And I love that it has the star cutouts in it. So I got 3 of these lanterns, and then to alternate with those, I got 2 potted plants. Just a really simple, pretty green with like white blossoms in a bright red pot. It has a heart on it, so it's kind of Valentine's-y. I think it might have even been part of their Christmas stuff coming out early. Let's see. That's what it's called. Yeah, so that's part of their Christmas line, Winterfest. But I thought those would be really festive in the living room window, along with the black lanterns, which, let me show you what everything is called as we go. There's that. And that was the name of the storage. Okay. And by the way, if you're curious, here's the information on that faux fur pillowcase. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce any of this, but I'm telling you, this is the softest thing ever. So that's another big throw pillow, 2 more lanterns, and then here I've got 2 more small pillows. I just couldn't resist this little faux plant, fake plant in the pink bloom, so pretty. I also couldn't resist this mercury glass pumpkin shaped candle holder. I thought that was gorgeous. Let's see, that's the info on the pumpkin glass holder. And I also just picked up a couple cheapies for the kitchen, things that I needed, like this 99-cent drying mat, this like $1.99 cutting board. And then these are the throw pillow covers I got for the living room. They have this line called Sonella, and it's a beautiful velvety fabric. I'll show you more once I take it out of the packaging. They had it in a few colors, so I got it in this beautiful red and this really nice dark gray. And I just think the texture of those is so pretty, and they're very soft. So that was everything. I'm gonna start settling it in. My favorite part, nesting, putting everything away, and just seeing how it looks in the space. Status update on the bedroom project. I think it's looking really nice in here. Something about this all gray color scheme, gray and white, is so soothing to me. Like this room just feels so much less cluttered and like more peaceful now already. Just from taking out some of the like colorful elements, like moving my Bath & Body Works hoard shrine, and then putting up this like silver, white, and silver sort of decor in here. So I just think this is so nice and like peaceful now. And I love the pillows. Oh my gosh, they're so soft. I really wish you guys could pet these pillows. And then honestly, like, I know my teddy bear is kind of ridiculous, but I love him. And he goes with our Beauty and Beast pillows, so he gets to stay. That's from Nate. It's from Build-A-Bear, and it's from when they did like a Beauty and the Beast promotion and they had the Beast character. But anyway, so there's that. And then I need to put a black and white something over my little nightstand there, or dressing table there, because I moved the picture that was there with all of my other like sentimental stuff in my dressing area. Oh no, I was just opening these to get them ready to put out, and I realized I got the wrong size. I know I'm being so dramatic, but like I said, I always wind up having to go back to Ikea to return stuff. Oh, and it's such an ordeal. Oh no. All right. Quit whining, Charlotte. These are the right size, 20 by 20, but the gray ones I got 26 by 26 for some horrible reason. Well, apparently back to Ikea we go. We've got my nice stack of new storage boxes. I think they're so pretty. Like this tweed material makes them look like they were actually high quality baskets instead of basically just cardboard baskets is what they are. And they even have another cute detail, which is this sort of handle that also is a label, but I can't figure out how to install it. It seems like I have to like drill a hole in the box somehow. So I might have to wait for my hubby to tackle that. But in the meantime, I just think this is really nice storage. So I'm going to relocate the items in these mismatched sort of baskets that I've had around here and then put it all away. And then this is just kind of the living room update. I'm thinking it looks so nice in here now. Like way more coordinated with the color scheme. And then I love having the storage more out of sight with those boxes. And of course, as you know, I got the wrong size pillow covers, but I was just putting it out as a test to make sure I liked the colors. And I do. I think it looks really quite lovely. And these pillows are so much squishier and more lush seeming than the ones that we had. So that's a nice upgrade. But I gotta go return these bad boys. Then for my little project to just kind of make the director's chairs a little more appealing, I actually already had these pillows, you know, the ones on our bedroom that say His Beauty, Her Beast. Same thing, but in white and gray. And I had replaced them on the bed and kept them because you never know when you're gonna need an extra Beauty and the Beast pillow set. So I just decided to flip them around so they're just white and gray out here. And I think they work. And then I also flipped the dog bed upside down. It's pink under there, but it's, you know, not ideal, but it matches the room a little bit better now. The dogs definitely don't care which side is up. And that way I have more of my color scheme going, and they still have their like jumbo bed here that they love to have. And then lastly, I really like those decor pieces in the window. I need to take the tags off. I was just trying to make sure that they looked nice, and I think they really do. Guess where I am yet again? Parking lot of Ikea. But this time I brought backup reinforcements. I got my muscles. He's going to help me just make a quick exchange. We're not going to buy anything new. I don't want to start the Ikea cycle. No, don't tempt me, boy. But we are going to exchange those pillows. So hopefully this will be the end of the Ikea cycle. Thanks for coming.
Until we meet again, Ikea.
Thanks for coming, honey. Okay, it's actually time for yet another little Ikea haul in this vlog. But I got my pillowcases exchanged. So these are the same exact pillowcases in that beautiful dark gray velvet, but they're actually the right size, 20 by 20 inches. So I'm about to set those up. I also got one more of these storage boxes. I just thought these were so pretty with this cool, like almost like gray tweed pattern. And I'll show you where I'm gonna use that. I actually didn't even realize how much of my storage and organization is in boxes in the living room. So it looks so much better already, and I have one more to complete that. And then I was actually shocked that they had their Christmas stuff out. I know people get like kind of offended that Christmas starts so early, and I totally understand because I am in the fall spirit, not the Christmas spirit. But that said, I am a mug addict, and I just thought this was so precious with the little Christmas decorations. Look at that little Christmas house. And it was $1.99 because Ikea pricing, you just can't beat it. It's such a deal. So I did scoop up a Christmas mug, and this completes my Ikea shopping. Nate wanted to go look around the store a little bit, and I was like, honestly, I have to put on my blinders because it's so hard to stay in budget when you're that tempted. So this is all that we purchased, and I'm gonna put these things out, and my transformation will be complete. So I wanted to show how these pillowcases come out of the packaging quite wrinkled, but I do think this is maybe a bit more of a delicate fabric. I obviously wouldn't try to like iron it or anything. So what I did with the other ones was flip it inside out, and then I'm going to use my trusty steamer to steam actually the inside of the pillow, which makes those wrinkles fall out and it doesn't harm this fabric. So I just clipped the pillowcases up onto the shower curtain actually. And I love this little travel size steamer. I'll put a link. I take it every time I travel. I use it around the house all the time. It's so convenient. And you can see those wrinkles just come right out with this. So I picked up these LED candles to go in my new lanterns. I'll show you how they look. But I thought this would be perfect because they come with a remote control. So I don't have to open and close the lanterns constantly when I want to turn these lights on. And I think they'll still have a nice charm as if it were real flames. And I have my little lanterns going in the window and it feels so cozy. I really like these touches of decor. So affordable but charming. So I have my little decor elements in place and I'm feeling really good about it. But I have one more thing I really want to do to truly freshen up the space and make it feel new again. And that is clean and also just let fresh air in. I always open the windows, open the blinds, and just try to get actual oxygen, fresh air flowing through my space. I feel like that really like livens it up. And another thing that, in addition to like having a strong color palette, having those little decor touches that makes a space feel refreshing and new to me, is the smell. And like a fresh smelling space, a clean space, like carpet lines in the vacuum, from the vacuum, all of that kind of combines to make me feel like, yes, I had the change that I wanted and my space has been revitalized. So I'm going to show you a few product recommendations for that. First off, I sprinkled the carpets with this product. It's Pet Fresh by OxiClean, and I use this periodically on our carpets. It really makes your house smell so fresh and good, and you just vacuum it up and it takes care of those any pet odors that you might have, but it also just is a nice room refresher. I had a friend that used to smoke inside and she would always use this in her dorm room so nobody could tell she smoked. Like, it's very effective at removing odors. So I have that and it's on the carpets now. You can kind of see I'll be vacuuming that up. But this, I just had to share. This will be in my next favorites video for sure. This is a Febreze air freshener, and it's in the scent Shimmer. I would legitimately wear this as a perfume. It smells amazing to me. It doesn't smell like your average air freshener. Like, it really smells special. I love it. I can't even quite describe it, except that I would wear it as a perfume. Like, it's so good. So once the carpet's been treated and vacuumed up, I will give each room a little spritz with this, and I've honestly been doing this every single day, and it's just like such a nice daily refresher. And then lastly, I will be vacuuming, of course, to get the product off of the carpet. But I had to show you this new vacuum I have been loving, like loving. I wanted to treat myself to a cordless vacuum, but they're so expensive and I've just been kind of eyeing them and waiting and biding my time. And I finally got a good deal on this one. It's the, how do you say that brand? Bissell? Their Adapt Ion Pet cordless vacuum. And this part comes out as a little handheld vacuum, or you can use it all fully assembled like this. And it just works so well. It holds a charge really well. I can do my whole apartment on it. And it has really good suction power. I'm not going to use it today just because I got to get all that powder out of the carpet now. But I've actually been using this every single day just for a quick vacuum, and it truly feels like it refreshes your space. It gives you those carpet lines that are just kind of soothing to the soul to look at, and it's just such a nice addition to my cleaning arsenal. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. I'll try to link all these products in the description box below the video. But now I'm going to vacuum up that carpet freshener and we will be done with our little makeover. All right, final look at my living room with those new touches. And I'm just feeling so happy with it. I think our little changes made actually a big difference. And especially if you could be here to smell it. It smells so fresh. Like, look at those crisp vacuum lines. I just think that makes for a whole new feeling space. And I do have a little bit more of a color scheme in here, so I'm happy with that as a color scheme kind of gal. It's a little bit busy with my fall decor and everything, and our kind of like our trinkets and stuff, but honestly, this is our family room. This is our space where we like to hang out. And I think the fact that I did put the storage in these little boxes, since it is harder to get to it, since it has a lid, I kept like my two most used candle tools I kept out on top of the lid. But otherwise, I feel like the lids really kind of tuck away some of the storage mess in here, so that's nice. And I just love having a little bit more of a pop of red between the pillows. Actually, the candle I'm burning right now, which is Honey Crisp Apple from Bath & Body Works, and the red in the windowsill. It just feels really homey and fun, and I love that with such a small change I could sort of make the space feel new for me. All right, I wanted to go ahead and show kind of the after of the bedroom. I don't think the lighting is really quite doing it justice right now, but it just feels so good in here now, like so calm and soothing. Like there's something about the gray and white color combo that always has that effect on me. And I think that's so perfect for a bedroom that you really want to have that like calming, blissful sort of vibes. So I think the bedding turned out really cute with these incredibly soft fur pillows that are like changing my world. And this blanket, the color is not quite coming up right. It looks maybe kind of beige right now, but it's actually gray and white. And I shopped my own linen closet, and that's the nice thing about redecorating on a budget is it really helps you think outside the box. That this isn't an older blanket that I had put into storage a long time ago. There goes Alita under the bed. She's so funny. And I had kind of put this blanket away, but now I brought it out, I washed it and fluffed it up, and it feels special and new again. And it matches the color scheme, I think, better than it looks like it does on camera, but it's all perfect in here. I even went to the trouble of putting 2 matching gray tissue boxes on our bedside tables so that it all goes with the color scheme. And then by moving some of the personal items that were in this corner into my little dressing area, it's a lot less cluttered. I did order a print to go on the wall there, another black and white canvas, because we have black and white canvases on the walls in here. And it's going to be more personal and special because it's a picture my husband took. So I'm really excited to have that there once it arrives. In the meantime, it's just kind of a simplified dresser situation here. This is my vanity where I do my makeup. By the way, to answer some questions in this room, this is from Ikea. Our bedside tables are from Ikea. They're actually not bedside tables. They're like file drawers, like desk drawers. But I love to have a lot of bedside table storage space because we both have like 18 books that we're reading, and I have like 18 types of hand lotion and all sorts of stuff. So I like to have a lot of storage space so it's not like cluttery looking. I even sawed a hole in the back of the drawer so I could put our phone chargers in it. So our phones charge inside the bedside drawer. That way it's not like a bunch of cluttered chargers and cables and everything. So I love those. The bed's also from Ikea. Like honestly, everything's from Ikea. This wall mirror is from Home Goods. But anyway, so I have my little makeup station here. I just put out some candles that were in a gray color scheme. My makeup mirror just turned on. And I have this really cute picture frame of my hubby. But otherwise, this is vintage, by the way. But otherwise, that's my little gray dressing area that's like much more calming now when I'm getting ready in the morning. And then over here on the other side of the room, I think this might be my favorite improvement. And this is another example of just kind of shopping what you already own, because this little display was by our front door and it was really pretty there too, but I just feel like having it in here feels so new and special that I really love it. Like it feels a lot classier than our previous bedroom decor, and I thought it turned out great. These are fake candles, which I love because I can have them on when I go to bed. And I also have them on a remote control, so I can turn them off from bed if I need to or want to. This was the one thing I got at Ikea. Cute, sort of pumpkin shaped with another fake candle in there. But the rest of this was stuff I all previously owned. And with my twinkle lights, because I always have twinkle lights in my decorating, honestly, I don't care if they're not classy or whatever. I just think they're so, like the coziest form of lighting. So I love to have them, and I just think that that worked really nicely on our dresser. So overall, our little gray bedroom just feels so much cozier and calmer, and I'm really happy with just a few small changes. And of course, I also just cleaned it to the high heavens today, and it smells amazing in here, so it's very much like a brand new space. Okay, you guys, that's it for this video. I feel like I got a little bit of a workout in with all of the cleaning and the numerous trips to Ikea and everything that happened, but I'm so glad that you could join me for a little bit of homemaking fun, I guess. I just love nesting, and anything to do with home stuff just makes me feel so cozy and good. And I just want to wish the same thing for you guys, because you deserve to have a space that makes you feel amazing, whether it's just a dorm room for now or a room in your parents' house, or you have 18 roommates or whatever it might be. Try to find a way to make your own little corner cozy and special, because you really do deserve to have that good feeling of being at home surrounded by what you love. So so cheesy. But that's how I feel about these things. And if you like home stuff, definitely subscribe for more. I want to get more into this content and do some clean with me's, things like that, because I am obsessed. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and saying hi, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.